very, very briefly, before I ask another person if they're ready to speak, I'll just quickly mention as well, my name's Eric Barnes. I'm a campaign for a Mass Workers' Party contributor, and I'm a member of your party. Uh, the next person, if it's okay, would like to speak. Has Sean arrived? Sean Frank from the Socialist Federation.
Yes, comrade.
Sean, would it be okay if you take your 6 minutes now?
Absolutely.
Thank
And
you.
firstly, I think Hannah spoke excellently. I echo a lot of what Hannah just said.
Yeah.
Um, so I suspect everyone here agrees that there's an urgent need for a mass socialist party, perhaps now more than ever. The question is, how do we build a viable one? The members' charter began with the goal to reform your party, to make it into the member-led socialist party we signed up for. However, it's become abundantly clear that the trajectory of your party and its figurehead are heading in the opposite direction, towards neither a mass party nor a member-led socialist one. We cannot wait, relying on patience and hope. We must instead build a vehicle as serious and urgent as the crises we face, not just in words and rhetoric, but in practice. In spite of your party, there's been countless inspiring initiatives on a local scale. Regrettably, often isolated, we need to bridge this gap to learn from and to support each other, whether inside or outside your party. Many locally based groups and initiatives are not ready to commit to a new party, but they are certainly interested in the principles of a bottom up federation with a national structure that can offer a platform for combined strategies and struggles. As much as me and many in the Socialist Federation would like a mass workers' party for this purpose immediately, if we are serious about building such a party that can stand the test of time and events, that can make a fundamental difference, then we must first develop solid foundations. There are no sufficient shortcuts. There's several fundamental tasks and preconditions necessary for a mass workers' party to successfully develop. One challenge is, how do we attract enough people? Frankly, I don't think a campaign for a new party is enough, nor are the best slogans and online posts. Rather, what will get people participating in droves is by offering practical tools and organising that can make a difference in people's lives now, with as little barriers to participation as possible. If we want to go beyond the organised left, as we absolutely must, then we have to offer tangible solutions and a structure that welcomes local independence whilst unifying struggles regionally, nationally, and internationally. This is the only way to create the space where the sufficient unity, clarity, and centre of gravity for a mass workers' party can develop. To achieve this, there's several priorities the Socialist Federation has either committed to or will likely be voted on at our founding conference. 1. Legal, digital, and physical legal, digital, and physical defence of our movement and for all those under threat. Defence groups are organically forming across Britain in response to the increasing attacks. As such, we will collaboratively launch a defence association. We cannot rely on the police, laws, or courts. 2. Modern digital infrastructure and tools, such as our Socialist Federation forum using Decidem. The necessity and trajectory is towards encrypted communication and data storage. We need secure systems that are class controls, that allow for safe and highly coordinated democracy and actions from a local to an international level. 3. Militant organised feet on the ground developing methods most relevant to the locality, not simply copy and pasting what was done in the past or what some opaque leadership demands. 4. Working class multimedia hub. Content aside, platforms like Navarra and Canary are effective at commenting, but we need a media platform that does more than comment. Our multimedia hub will offer more than any newspaper could. It will be used to agitate, educate, and organise in a variety of formats suitable for a wide range of people and platforms. It will enable new leaders to emerge and facilitate rich, meaningful democracy, whereby individuals and groups can freely upload their own reports, materials, and ideas to be collectively debated, clarified, and implemented. 5. Militant housing campaigns that demonstrate in practice how we can not only resist evictions, bailiffs, and rent hikes, but make gains. 6. Organising and offering gig economy workers, immigrants, unemployed, and all those in precarious positions the collective tools, structure, and protection to effectively fight back. In addition, what will get people not just enthused but dedicated to building a socialist organisation is genuine living workers' democracy. Not simply the stale regiments and vernacular of old, but events and meetings that are alive, that use language and methods engaging and relatable to our class as it is now. What's necessary to attract people is nothing less than a welcoming, cutting-edge and fighting socialist organisation fit for modern Britain. Theoretical clarity is paramount, but it cannot be sufficiently developed in isolation. Evidently, socialists in Britain haven't built a vehicle that is connecting on a mass basis. The aim of the Members' Charter, and now the Socialist Federation, is to bring the left together into a united struggle to concretely debate this fact, honestly self-criticise and chart the best path forward together, not in the abstract, but in practice. I don't need to remind such experienced comrades that the far right are not playing around or waiting on bureaucrats. They are organising militias, they are building mass parties, they are openly discussing revolution and preparing the ground for mass deportations and more pogroms. How we respond to this will define the left and whether we're worthy of the name socialists. We must stand together on the best traditions and strongest shoulders from our past and continue their struggle, not as duplicates or offspring, but as a modern manifestation of that same bravery and conviction. Let's focus on what matters, the people and planet that are being threatened and decimated, and build together through struggle a vehicle that can connect and adapt to the extreme events and vacillations of the historic times we live in. Thank you, comrades, and thank you, Chair.
And thank you, Sean, for that extremely informative and concise overview of the Socialist Federation. Thank you. Thank you.